Hello, my name is Melody Butler. I am a yoga instructor in Houston, Texas. And today I wanted to share with you one of my very favorite guided meditations. I use this a lot for finding a sense of grounding or a sense of support. Also, a little bit of balance between my upper and lower chakras, as well as just giving myself almost a little meditative pat on the back, a little self-love. I like to refer to this as a pyramid visualization or a temple visualization, and I'm really excited to share it with you today. So this is a seated meditation. I feel comfiest today in a supported Sukhasana or easy seated pose. You can see I'm propped up nice and high on my bolster, ankles gently crossed, knees dropping a little bit below my hips. But if sitting in a chair feels a little better for you, you are always welcome to take that. You could also just as easily stretch one or both legs out nice and long if you're feeling some pressure in your low spine or some pressure around your knees. And if, say, you're not really vibing with an external rotation on our hips or on our pelvis today, you could also come into a supported hero's pose as well. However you're comfy in the low body is totally fine. We just want to think about a long stacked upright spine as we start to move into our meditation. So give yourself a moment, grab any props or anything you might need to help yourself feel a little more supported. Think about gently tipping your pubic bone forward so you rest on your sits bones. Think about those knees softening out and away. Gently draw upward with your pelvic floor and with your belly button. Maybe loop your shoulders up, back, and down. Allow those scapula or those shoulder blades to soften down the back of your ribs. And then gently, gently think about the upper backs of our ears getting pulled up towards the ceiling. Or maybe imagining that you have a puppet string right at your crown, drawing you upward. When that feels good and settled through our joints, we might take a moment to close our eyes or soften our eyes down towards a point a foot or two ahead of us on the floor or on the mat. And take a moment right here just to notice how your body feels in this shape. Maybe find a big inhale breath through your nose. And a long, audible exhale through your mouth. We'll find that 2 more times as though you were fogging up a window. Big breath in. And out. Last one. And we'll seal our breath, and seal our lips, finding that breath in and out through your nose. But see if we can maintain that same energetic release on our exhale, even with our lips sealed. You might find your hands resting gently on your thighs or at your sides. Or if you'd like, you might join me in a mudra or a hand position by taking your two peace fingers, first and second finger, connecting them together down that center seam so they're touching. Then ring and pinky finger curl in, finding your thumb tip in front of your palm. From here, this kind of modified peace sign will come out on either side, gently tapping the mat or the floor or the bed or the couch on either side of your hips or your thighs. Just one more point of grounding. Find that as you reach those fingertips towards the earth, we also continue to reach sternum and heart towards the sky. And begin to notice each part of yourself that is in contact with the earth below you. Whether that's on a piece of furniture, on a prop, on a mat, on the grass, on the sand. Notice how your skin and your clothes feel. Notice the weight of yourself. Feel that gentle rebound pressure from the earth below you. And begin to really take in that support. Feel this lower half of your body as though it were a foundation buried into the earth, but still a part of you, strong and structured, stable. Really give yourself permission to take in those sensations, to take in that heaviness. And then with your mind's eye, we might gently begin to trace or outline ourselves, moving from the parts of us on the earth, traveling up and around our physical body. So coming up and over knees and thighs, glutes and hips, hands and wrists and forearms. Feeling the strength of that structure being built and drawn upward. The support from below being what allows you to grow or build taller, moving through belly and ribs, elbows and biceps and triceps, armpits, heart, shoulders. As we move upward, noticing that lightness that comes with being just a little further from the earth. That airiness that you might feel around your upper back, your throat and your neck. coming all the way up and overhead, around jaw and face, ears and scalp, into your crown and maybe just slightly above. Maybe noticing that the shape of our body and the shape of this outline might be reminiscent of a pyramid, a mountain, a temple, a monument. Maybe we feel that openness surrounding our upper body, that lift and light that's only possible because of our strong and supported base. See if you can hold on to those two sensations, those two feelings at once. The strength and the weight of your low body against the earth. The buoyancy, the softness of your upper body surrounded by air. Notice how it feels to take in both sensations, both ideas, both images at once. Notice how it feels to find that sense of importance, of being sacred, of being purposefully built within yourself. Can you maybe find the place in your body where those two sensations, where the foundation and the upper altars meet and are perfectly balanced? You might feel it in your belly or in your heart, perhaps in your arms, in your hips. Maybe it's in your mind. Wherever it is, can you send your focus to that center balanced point, while still allowing the edges of your mind and the edges of your imagination to hold on to those two polar sensations. Can your breath begin to fill that center point of your sacred being? And can your inhale expand so wide that it touches top and bottom of your temple or your pyramid? And your exhale Draw all of that energy back to your center. And we'll take a few more rounds of breath, just like this. And we'll give it 3 more. Full expansion on your inhale. Complete release on your exhale. And then wherever your hands are, maybe gently bring one to your heart and one to your belly, or both to your belly. Feel that physical connection, that pressure of palm to body, and use your inhale to press into your palms. And use your exhale, palms gently pressing in to your torso. And might find that you'd like to hold on to this visualization or this imagery of your own self as a pyramid, as a mountain, for a moment longer, or even as you move through your day. Or maybe we'd like to take the edges of our mind slowly into center, tracing down from the top into your heart and up from the bottom into your belly. Bringing our focus to that perfect point of balance within us. Notice the sensation of your breath moving through your nose and down your throat into your lungs, reversing that path out. Notice the sounds of the room or the space around you. Maybe gently lick your lips, or keeping your eyes closed and soft, just easily rocking your eyeballs right and left. And then finding a little flutter of your eyelashes. Opening eyelids gently. Inhale, you might sweep your fingertips up and overhead. Maybe looping left wrist with right hand, tipping to the right. And then tipping to the left. Coming through center, allowing palms to touch and thumbs finding their way to your heart. Give yourself another big cleansing breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Whisper to yourself a gentle thank you. A remembrance of your body and your being as a sacred vessel. and the knowledge that that point of balance and centeredness is always within you. Thank you so much for sharing in this guided visualization and meditation with me. I hope that it serves you well. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your opinions, anything you'd like to share. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. The divine light in me loves and honors the divine light in you. Namaste.